The years certainly bring wisdom, experience, and a different kind of rhythm to life, don't they? But sometimes, they also bring those little whispers of worry, especially when it comes to something as vital as our heart. You hear things, you read things, maybe you feel a twinge or two, and the thought crosses your mind, am I doing enough to keep my heart strong? It's a common concern, a quiet anxiety for many of us navigating this beautiful stage of life. We know staying active is important. Watching what we eat is important. But sometimes it feels overwhelming, like there are a million things you should be doing. It can feel like you're constantly battling against the tide, trying to keep everything running smoothly. What if I told you there's a powerful ally, a simple ingredient likely already in your kitchen? That could be doing incredible work for your heart health right now. Something that doesn't require a prescription or a complicated routine. It's true. Sometimes the most potent support comes from the most unexpected, or perhaps the most overlooked places. In this video, we're going to uncover the amazing truth about this everyday hero. How something as simple as adding just a couple of small pieces of it to your daily routine can make a significant difference for your cardiovascular system. We'll talk about exactly what it does, why it works, and simple, easy ways to include it in your life without a fuss. Get ready to be surprised by the power packed into this humble ingredient. Watch to the end, because I promise, what you learn could truly empower you. Now, let's really dive into this incredible ingredient we're talking about. It's garlic. Of course you know it. You've cooked with it. Maybe you love the smell. Maybe you don't. But its reputation as a flavor enhancer is undeniable. What many people don't realize, or perhaps have forgotten in our modern world of supplements and quick fixes, is that garlic has been revered for centuries, not just for its taste, but for its remarkable health properties. And when it comes to protecting your heart, garlic is truly a champion. Think about the common worries we have as we get older regarding our heart. High blood pressure often creeps up. Cholesterol levels can become a concern. Our blood can become a bit stickier, making us think about circulation issues or the risk of clots. These aren't just abstract medical terms. They're realities that can impact our energy levels, our ability to do the things we love, and ultimately, our longevity and quality of life. These are the things that can make us feel vulnerable. But garlic, in its simple, unassuming form, steps up to the plate to help address these very concerns. Let's start with blood pressure. High blood pressure puts extra strain on your heart and arteries, year after year. It's often called the silent killer because you might not feel it, but it's doing damage. Studies have shown that regular consumption of garlic can help lower blood pressure, sometimes as effectively as certain medications, particularly for those with elevated levels. How does it do this? Well, garlic contains sulfur compounds, and one key compound is called allicin. When garlic is crushed or chopped, this allicin is formed, and it gets to work in your body. Allicin helps your body produce a substance called nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide is crucial because it signals the muscles in your blood vessels to relax and widen. Imagine your blood vessels are like hoses. If the hose is narrow or constricted, the water pressure inside builds up. But if the hose is relaxed and wide, the pressure drops. That's essentially what nitric oxide, boosted by garlic's allicin, does for your arteries, helping to lower that internal pressure and ease the burden on your heart. It's not just blood pressure, though. Cholesterol is another major player in heart health. Specifically, we often worry about LDL cholesterol, sometimes called the bad cholesterol, which can build up in your arteries. Garlic has been shown in numerous studies to help lower total cholesterol, and particularly LDL cholesterol levels. It doesn't seem to significantly impact the good HDL cholesterol, which is important. The mechanisms behind this are still being fully understood, but it's believed that garlic compounds can interfere with the liver's production of cholesterol and help the body remove more of it. Lowering LDL cholesterol reduces the risk of plaque building up in your arteries, which is a major factor in heart disease. Then there's the issue of blood clotting. As we age, our blood can sometimes become more prone to forming clots, which can be dangerous if they block blood flow to the heart or brain. Garlic has natural anti-clotting properties. Those same sulfur compounds help to make the blood less sticky, reducing the likelihood of dangerous clots forming. This is another layer of protection that garlic offers, helping to ensure smoother blood flow throughout your circulatory system. Think about it. A single ingredient, something you can buy for pennies, working on multiple fronts, helping to relax blood vessels to lower pressure, helping to manage cholesterol levels, and helping to keep your blood flowing smoothly. It's quite remarkable when you consider the complexity of pharmaceutical approaches to these same issues. Garlic isn't a replacement for prescribed medication or medical advice. Absolutely not. But it's a powerful, natural support system that can work alongside other healthy habits and treatments prescribed by your doctor. Consider the cumulative effect of these benefits. Lower blood pressure means less stress on your arteries over time. Lower LDL cholesterol means less risk of blockages forming. Reduced blood stickiness means a lower risk of clots that could cause a heart attack or stroke. All of these factors combined contribute significantly to a healthier heart and a reduced risk of major cardiovascular events, which, let's be honest, is a primary concern for many of us as we get into our 60s, 70s, and beyond. It's about adding layers of protection, making small, consistent choices that build up over time to create a stronger defense for your most vital organ. And the beauty is, this particular choice is as simple as reaching for the garlic bulb in your kitchen. The key is consistency, making it a regular part of your day, just like you might take a daily walk or remember to drink enough water. It's these steady, simple habits that truly make a difference over the long haul. Now that we've covered what garlic can do for your heart, let's talk about how to best unlock these benefits. So, we know garlic is packed with goodness for your heart, working on blood pressure, cholesterol, and circulation. But how do you actually get these benefits? It's not just about adding it to your cooking right at the start and letting it simmer away for hours. While that still adds flavor, to really unleash the powerful allicin compound we talked about, the key is in how you prepare it. Allicin isn't present in whole, intact garlic cloves. It's formed when two substances, alliin and the enzyme alliinase, which are kept separate within the clove, come into contact. This happens when you damage the clove by crushing, mincing, or chopping it. The magic happens when you break open those cell walls. Imagine tiny little compartments inside the garlic clove. Crushing or chopping breaks those walls down. And suddenly, alliin and alliinase meet and react, creating allicin. This reaction takes a little bit of time. So, a simple but crucial tip is this: after you crush or chop your garlic, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes before you expose it to heat. This waiting period allows the allicin to fully form and stabilize before the heat of cooking can potentially break it down. It's like giving the garlic time to activate its superhero cape. If you just throw a chopped clove straight into a hot pan, you'll still get some benefits, but you might miss out on the peak allicin power. Now, you might be wondering about the 2 cloves a day mentioned in the title. This is a commonly cited amount in many studies looking at the health benefits of garlic. It's a manageable quantity that provides a good concentration of those beneficial compounds without being excessive. 2 medium-sized cloves are usually enough to aim for. How do you incorporate 2 cloves a day? Raw garlic is often considered the most potent way to get allicin, as heat can degrade it. I know. Raw garlic can have a strong bite and can be hard on the stomach for some people. If you can tolerate it, finely mincing a clove and adding it to a salad dressing, mixing it into guacamole or hummus, or even just swallowing it with a little water like a mini pill are ways to consume it raw. If swallowing whole sounds a bit much, chopping it very finely and mixing it into something flavorful can help. But don't despair if raw garlic is too much. While raw might be peak potency, cooked garlic still offers significant benefits. especially if you use that tip about letting it sit after chopping before cooking. Lightly cooking garlic, like sautéing it gently at a lower temperature rather than charring it in a hot pan, also helps preserve more of the beneficial compounds compared to high heat or long cooking times. Think about adding crushed and rested garlic towards the end of cooking soups, stews, or sauces, rather than at the beginning. Roasting whole cloves until they are soft and sweet is another delicious way. Though the allicin content will be lower, you still get other beneficial sulfur compounds and antioxidants. Another popular option is garlic supplements. These are convenient, and many are designed to provide a standardized amount of allicin or other beneficial compounds. If you find it impossible to incorporate fresh garlic daily due to taste, smell, or digestive issues, a high-quality, aged garlic extract supplement might be a good alternative. Aged garlic extract is particularly interesting because the aging process reduces the pungent odor and may enhance the bioavailability of some beneficial compounds. Although the allicin content is typically lower than freshly crushed garlic, always look for reputable brands and ideally, discuss any supplement plans with your doctor, especially if you are on blood-thinning medication due to garlic's natural anti-clotting effects. Let's talk about practical ways to add 2 cloves. It might sound like a lot, but it's surprisingly easy to sneak in. Mince 1 clove into your morning scrambled eggs or omelet after they're cooked. Chop another clove and stir it into your soup at lunchtime after it's off the heat. Mix minced, rested garlic into a pasta sauce right before serving. Whisk it into homemade vinaigrette for your salad. Spread roasted garlic on toast. Add it to mashed potatoes. Stir it into yogurt for a savory dip. The possibilities are endless once you start thinking about where you can add that little punch of flavor and health. If the garlic breath is a concern, chewing on fresh parsley or mint, or drinking green tea or milk after eating garlic can help neutralize the odor. And remember, consistency is key. It's better to incorporate a little garlic regularly than to eat a whole bulb once in a while. Aiming for those 2 cloves most days of the week will provide the steady supply of beneficial compounds your heart can use. Don't stress if you miss a day. Just get back on track the next. It's about building a gentle, sustainable habit. Now that you have a better idea of how to incorporate this powerful ingredient and why preparation matters, let's reinforce the incredible benefits and how this simple step fits into the bigger picture of living well. So, we've explored the remarkable potential of just 2 cloves of garlic a day for safeguarding your heart health. We've seen how it acts on multiple fronts, helping to gently lower blood pressure by relaxing blood vessels, working to manage cholesterol levels, and keeping your blood flowing smoothly by reducing its tendency to form clots. These aren't just minor effects. They are significant contributions to reducing your risk of serious cardiovascular issues that become more prevalent as we age. Think about the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're actively supporting your heart with something so natural and accessible. It's not about finding a miracle cure, but about leveraging the power of nature and simple habits to build resilience in your body. Adding garlic to your diet is an investment in your future health. A small step with potentially large returns in terms of vitality and reducing the likelihood of heart-related problems down the line. Remember, we talked about how crushing or chopping and letting the garlic sit for a few minutes activates its most powerful compound, allicin. Incorporating this little step into your cooking routine ensures you're getting the most bang for your buck, so to speak, from those precious cloves. Whether you manage to eat some raw garlic, add it to your meals carefully cooked, or opt for a quality supplement, the goal is consistent intake to provide that ongoing support for your cardiovascular system. It's important to view adding garlic not as the only thing you need to do, but as a powerful piece of the puzzle. Maintaining a healthy weight, staying physically active, whatever that looks like for you, walking, gardening, dancing, managing stress, getting enough sleep, and eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are all crucial components of heart health. Garlic doesn't replace these fundamental habits, but it acts as a fantastic enhancer. Adding an extra layer of protection and benefit, it's a simple, actionable step you can take today that complements everything else you're doing to stay healthy and vibrant. Don't underestimate the power of these small, consistent efforts. Trying to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight can feel daunting and unsustainable, but adding just 2 cloves of garlic to your day, that's something most people can manage. It might mean tossing some extra minced garlic into your soup or sauce, mashing it into your avocado toast, or remembering to take a supplement. Find the way that works best for you and stick with it. Over weeks, months, and years, this simple habit can contribute significantly to a healthier, stronger heart. And beyond the physical benefits, there's a sense of empowerment that comes from taking proactive steps for your health. It feels good to know you're not just passively hoping for the best, but actively engaging in practices that support your well-being. Adding garlic is an easy way to feel like you're taking control, making conscious choices that benefit your body every single day. So, I encourage you to give this a try. Pick up some fresh garlic on your next shopping trip. Start thinking about how you can easily add 2 cloves into your daily meals. Maybe you'll start with adding it to your morning eggs, or stirring it into your dinner. Experiment with different ways of preparing and incorporating it to find what you enjoy most. The key is to make it a regular, almost automatic part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth. Remember, small changes really can make a big difference to your health and happiness, especially as we navigate the years. Focusing on powerful, natural allies like garlic is a smart and simple strategy. Have you already been incorporating garlic into your diet regularly? Or is this video inspiring you to start? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Please share them in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly helpful and encouraging to others in this community. If you found this information helpful and empowering, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people find this valuable content. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. We share practical, easy to understand tips and information designed specifically to help you live your healthiest, happiest life at every age. Don't miss out on future videos that can help you thrive. Thank you for watching and investing this time in your health. Keep nourishing your body, keep moving, and keep exploring simple, powerful ways to support yourself. Live your best life at every age.